All right. All right. We are live. We
Oh
are
no.
live with Crypto Nerd. Myself, Felix decided to get some extra sleep today, and our other guests as well. So, as people start filtering in here, Crypto Nerd, do you know any good ways to get new people into the game? How did I
At the
get you into the
moment,
game?
well, you made me win a giveaway is what you did.
That's
And
right.
I think it was rigged, but I'm not 100% for sure. Because you know how I am, and you know that if
Mhm.
something ends up in my inventory that's to a game I've not tried, I'm going to start spending money in
Facts. It worked out perfectly. What
You
did you?
lured me in, and now I'm
Mhm.
stuck.
What did you start with? Like when I jumped in
Um,
the game, I talked to Grilled Cheese. I had about like roughly $130 worth of dusk, and he came up with like a sweet plot for me to start on. So it's pretty easy for me to get started. I don't know what you jumped into right away.
at first, I just played around with the pack it gives you with the common buildings or the rare if you get lucky enough. I got a rare solar panel to start with, which was nice as far as starting
Mm-hmm.
out wise. But like straight off the bat, after talking with you, like what you had already went with a little bit on the coffee run and stuff, and then talking with Felix and them in the guild, I went straight coffee and have been up until about a month ago. So 2 months of nothing but straight coffee, and I've got enough to where like enough power and everything now to run pretty much 24/7. Like I average a thousand full powered cells a day with my rotation of power cells. So
Damn.
I run about
Do you actually get that?
14.
Is that actual or is that like that was the math?
I've done it once for
Uh
about
huh.
2 days, and then I
Dang.
slowed down because I started working 90-hour work weeks at my real life job.
Right.
So
That'll do it.
now I do about I do the greenhouse, and then I'll do 2 runs of it. I'll do the second run while I'm doing the fermenting and the not brewing, fermenting and roasting.
Yeah.
And but as of right now, like the way I've been doing it, I've just been doing the greenhouse, and then as soon as I get the first run of it, I'll set up the second run. But then I ferment and roast and grind all at the same time, and
Wow.
then I'll brew everything in like a day. Because right now I've got 3 grind and brews, but they brew once an hour, so I'm usually
Mm-hmm.
done within 24 hours of everything I've had. I usually, on average, with the way I'm doing it right now, I usually get about, I want to say, anywhere between 15 to 2,000 coffees once I brew everything. And then, but when I did it
Dang.
for 48, yeah, when I did it for 48 hours straight, nonstop with everything,
It's a lot of coffee.
um, I was up for those 2 days. I pulled roughly about 2,000 coffees in one day.
That's insane.
Yeah, but
That's
that was with me
insane.
not sleeping too.
Right. What about now? Because now you're running like almost like clockwork, right? It's like full steam ahead. Everything's
Well,
constant.
not. I still wait for everything's constant until I go
Mm-hmm.
to brew. I stop everything to brew, except the greenhouses. I still keep them going because they're like a day and a half anyway.
Okay.
I don't have them maxed out or anything like that, so it's like a day and 15 hours. So right now I do everything constant except the brewing, but I also branched out into pretty much everything else. Like I went hardcore robotics, which you already talked about my little trick on as far as leveling up quickly in your last podcast.
Oh, that's right. You taught
But
me that.
yeah,
You want?
as far as doing the new missions that
Mm-hmm.
leveled me up a lot quicker because I was on level 3 robotics, and within 4 days I was on level 50. I
Dang.
just did the 9-minute quest over and over and over and over. I probably lost, I want to say maybe 8 rovers total. I mean, I got pretty lucky because I know there was people that actually wasn't doing it that method. They were doing the whole quest, and they lost a lot more than that.
Yeah,
And
only
I got pretty
8. That's
lucky.
pretty
I
good.
got the make Gen 3 land recipe twice when I did it to level myself up to 50 so I could create my own lands.
Damn. That's pretty good, man. Losing only 8. I think I might have lost 10, maybe a little more. But yeah. I mean, it felt like a lot. It's but it was
It does,
worth it.
but
Because
See, for me, it was a lot less to handle because I had already been doing the loop to build my own rovers, so I wasn't out as much when I lost because I already had the parts sitting there.
That's awesome. You know what? And tell you what, that maxed out leveled machine shop, totally worth it. I think that just saves the day. Like it's so good having that nice salvage rover.
The rover chassis, yeah.
Absolutely.
See, and I would have never known that though if you didn't tell me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, and I mean, because I think you get 100% chance to get the chassis back, right?
Yep. You guarantee you get it back as long as it's level 6.
So you need that. Real quick, hang on. I'm tweeting at Million on Mars. I know we were talking about. We should always talk about like things new people can kind of relate to right away. Let's. What can new people do in the beginning? What would you do? Like if you're brand new.
In the very beginning, right off the bat, there is a small, like it's not much as far as on the coffee side. With the caps, like I think the highest one is 40 but that's to do the larger grinds. Like to do like if you wanted to do the coffee run starting out like what I did and what you kind of did, it's still not that bad. Let me pull up my grind and brew real quick because I'm pretty sure it's like 10, level 10 maybe, and it don't take nothing to get to that. Small brew is level 10 chemistry. So as far as not having any level on anything, to me the smartest route would be just the greenhouse, because you get more food than you need and you can sell all of the extra.
Okay, I could see that. I think, man, it's tough with the coffee at first, even with your own stamina and power cell 1, it's negative 9% on the small. So I'd maybe start earlier in the process and maybe work your way up to where your chemistry is higher, where you can run like, I guess brew large or brew medium, because brew medium is at least almost a 5% gain. So that's good. But I think for me as a new person, I'd probably start with just like 1 or 2 buildings, like captured carbon dioxide, your own stamina. You're charging the power cell 1. That is basically a 3 dust gain, or I guess 100% like ROI from building materials. So I would look at maybe also the water filter. Filtered water 1 is really efficient. That's like a 40%. Not bad for like something that doesn't have a skill attached to it. I know some people kind of get the stigma that like it's kind of geared towards the high skilled players or high invested players, but I don't think it's that way. I think it might be just a little smoke and mirrors, but if you dig, I think you can find some stuff that you can actually do and have gains. So
no, I agree with that 100%, and I do see the side of the people that feel that way, as far as feeling like they're catering to the people that's got a crap ton of money in it, or that they have just been playing so long that they're leveled out on everything outside of the skills that you have to specialize in. But I don't look at it that way at all. It's because, one, I haven't taken any profit out of this game. I reinvest everything because I like the game. It's not because I'm trying to make profit right now. I could. I make plenty of it. I mean, if I ran 24 hours, I think I could probably pull about 10K plus dusk a day just off the coffee.
No, you can't.
At selling it for...
No, you can't.
If you have 2,000 coffees... If you have 2,000 coffees, which I can make a day if I can run 24 hours straight, one every hour and 16 minutes.
Okay, 24 hours
I can
is
sell
different.
each of those coffee for 7 dusk each right now. So if I had 2,000 coffees and sold it for 7 dusk each, that's 14,000.
I don't think you can.
I did it for 2 days straight.
Okay, but you did like all the prior work first, and then you just had this huge buildup of coffee.
No, that was with me running full force every task.
That would mean
that was me. Yeah, that was. You got to think. I've got 13 greenhouses. I've got 11 epic, or all epic. Every building I have is epic with a couple legendaries. But I've got 13 greenhouses. I've got 10 water filters. I've got 10 CADs, and I've got right now 1 epic grind and brew and 2 rares. And the 1 rare is a Gen 3, so it's got 10 tasks.
Okay. Maybe you do have a lot of greenhouses to support that, but that's a lot. Holy crap! And then to run it 24 hours. That's tough. Like
when I
realistically,
tested
16
it,
hours, right?
well, no, because I didn't sleep. Um, but when I tested it, just as far as
Uh,
in the first 24 hours,
yeah.
I did not miss a single thing. I set an alarm on my phone for when I was brewing for every hour and 16 minutes. So it's a
Okay.
little over 24 hours as far as getting a full 24,
Mm-hmm.
brews in. But I ended up with it was like 2,113 coffees in the first 24 hours.
Dang, that's crazy.
And selling it for seven. Actually, when I sold it, coffees were 10 dusk each. Because I remember
Mm-hmm.
talking to you about me selling all those coffees for 10 dusk each. And so I sold that and made 17,000, or no, wait, seven each, 20,000. I made 20,000 dusk off of that sale.
Yeah. You should see what you could realistically do a day. Because I can realistically do 500 to 600 cups a day. Yeah.
Well, see, that all depends on the luck on how many coffee cherries I get from the 13 greenhouses. For me to refill, I'm really happy that the price of seeds have came down because I got tired of paying 20 dusk per seed. It was
It was
expensive.
expensive. Oh man.
But at the time, coffee was also selling for like 13 dusk each, so
Mm-hmm.
it made up for more. I mean, and like you stated to me once, even though the price has changed, the profit has not changed. I'm still getting the same aspect ratio out of the profit compared to what I'm putting in.
Yeah.
But
Heck, it's probably
with
better
coffee
now.
in general, if I run one loop of all
Mhm.
13 greenhouses, I usually end up with about 13,000 coffee cherries.
Jesus, that's a lot.
And then though that will turn, and if you account for roughly losing half each task, so 13,000 would now be 6.5 when I ferment them, and then 6.5 becomes 3,250. Well, sorry, no, that's right, yeah, and that becomes
Mm-hmm.
3,250 when I roast them, and then 3,250 becomes pretty much 1,600 grinds, and then that turns into roughly around 800 to 1,000 coffees, depending on my luck.
That's just nuts. That's wild. I think you have more of a process than me, except for I might have you on the grind brews. So, because well, they're all maxed, right? So I got 3 rares. No, wait, I got 2 rares, an uncommon, and the epic.
Yeah, I've just got the
Yeah.
epic and 2 rares.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how
But
many tasks do you have total on yours?
on the greenhouses or grind
Uh,
brews,
on the grind and brews.
on the grind and brews, I'm gonna say so. We got 14 on the epic. We got 8 and 8 on the 2 rares. So that's 16 plus the 14. I think I should know this.
Wait,
Math.
are your rares?
And then the 6 on the
are your
uncommon.
are your rares Gen 2 or Gen 3?
Oh, the rares are Gen 3.
The rares Gen 3, then you
Mhm.
if they're max, you should have 10 tasks.
Oh wait, I think you're right. Let me double check. Hang on.
Well, I'm looking at mine right now.
Okay, that's right. They buffed them. I want to say they were 8 before. I have so many tasks I need to start, but I can't because it'll take my focus.
Because I've got 33 tasks as far as on my grind and brews.
33s. Okay. Can you get? Okay, you can't get a calculator. I got a calculator. Let's see. So we
I
got
had a calculator pulled
6, and then we got the 2 10s. Let's see. And then we have the was it the 14 on the epic?
Yes.
So I have 40. I think.
So you've got 7. Well, you've got 6 more than me. Well, no, you've got 7 more than me because you have 2 Gen 3 rares and that have 10 tasks each. So you've got 34 just with that, and then the 6 from the So you got 40.
I got 2 uncommons. So we have
Oh,
another.
well, then you've got 46.
Another 5
You got
right here.
you
Actually,
got 13 tasks
45.
more.
It looks like one of my uncommons needs another level. And then
Oh, so you've got 12.
So, dang, I'm
You
really
got 12
close.
more than me. So you do run more efficient on the grind and brews.
Yeah, but I only grind up 1,500 grounds a day. But yeah, but it's worked out good. And honestly, I try to use my Stanford in it, so it's tough to run anymore. You know what I mean? Because then I end up having to job a lot of it out, and I'm already kind of like peaking on my jobs out. I'm usually at like 300 something. So almost 400. It just depends on the day and how much attention I can give the game, you know? So,
and that's the biggest thing is how much attention can you give the game, especially when you get down to the grinding and the brewing, because it's 4 hours and then 1 hour if you're maxed. or two. I'm sorry, it's 2 hours if you're maxed on the grind and brew for the grinding, and then 1 hour and 16 minutes if you're maxed for the brewing.
Yeah.
If I can run 24 hours straight with one group of my 13, and I get roughly 11,000 coffee cherries, I'll end up with right around 700 or 650 to 750 coffees for that one run.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
But I don't run like that constantly because I can't give the game that amount of time all the time.
It's tough, right? Like sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. So it's like I'm like hitting my quotas, and then some days I'm not, and that's okay. You know, I think, you know, just enjoying life and just doing what you need to do takes precedence sometimes. So
it does. Well, and that's what I was stating earlier is like, it's not so much as far as like when you first start out, don't look at the game as like, oh, everything's got a level cap, I can't do nothing, this game's terrible. Pick and choose. And everybody's been saying this recently, pick and choose one thing or two things, like, you know, or power cells or food, whatever you want. So life science and electrical, and then just build on that, because you can charge electrical with having one stamina. You don't need anything else. So you could run greenhouse for food. So there's your life science and electrical right there. You can sell your extra food and job out electrical and earn experience that way, and level just those two up. Or if you wanted to move into something else, everything has a level 1 task available, so you can slowly build up your XP to get to the point of unlocking all the other stuff. The problem with, in my opinion, that a lot of people are not looking at this game is they're looking at it as in it's a way to earn money, but they need to look at it as it's a RPG style PC game right now. And like, I understand you can't walk around, you can't do anything like that, because that's what people think when they see RPG, but that's not the aspect of it. The aspect of an RPG is you have to work for everything you unlock. You have to level up certain skills to hold certain weapons. You have to level up to be able to wear certain armor. This is no different. You have to level up to use certain tasks in certain buildings to get to that end game, which I don't know everything that's coming out for this game, but with the rovers, the PvP rovers, that to me would be end game. I am too. Like, that's probably where a lot of my stuff's going to be going.
What do you think that's
also,
what do you think it's going to be like?
Robotics.
Sorry, go.
No, you're fine. I think it's going to be awesome, especially if it's I'm saying at first, just my idea, it's just going to be like a text thing. So like you're going to send it out, and it's going to let you know if you won or not. But it would be awesome if they implemented a video that popped up when you hit start, and it showed your rover battling the other rover, and then it just had a probability chance of you either winning or losing.
So first, it could probably be like an auto battler. I think you might be right. It would be nice if it was active, or if there was 2 different modes. Because maybe some people won't want to do the active part of it. I don't know. But yeah, I could see it being pretty cool. I don't know. I'm excited.
I think it will be.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like once, I know VR might be a ways away, but it's on the table, and maybe that could be a cool VR experience. So
see, but it would be, because think about it as now, like they do robot battles now in real life. You know, people build robots and they use the controllers outside the cage and they battle bots. So, or it's battle bots. They could do that with this. Then they could make it to where you can play with your keyboard or mouse or a controller, and you do the battling.
You mean battle tabs?
No, I mean like legit in real life. They do battle bots, like the show.
Oh, that would be sick.
Like let the person use the keyboard or mouse or a controller, and then control the rover themselves to battle. Different
upgrades, different weapons.
Yep.
I could see it, because it makes sense for like a rover to, you know, maybe have like a saw blade on it, maybe have a torch. I mean, you're on Mars, anything goes. Like, you should have some weapons just in case, you know. Never know what's out there. I mean,
right now, the only thing my rover will be able to do is throw coffee at yours, but you know.
Yeah, splash damage. Yeah, and it's hot. It's gonna melt the wires. Yeah. Another thing too, I know we were kind of touching on the water filter CAD. Greenhouse has carrots too. It's like 20% profit, so that's kind of cool.
And it's a level 1 task.
So at least as far as like getting started with chem, life science, pretty dang easy. I'm sure other ones have some like no skill requirements right now too. Like, I don't know if this is the case forever, but smelt silicon, I believe, still doesn't have a skill, so you can definitely earn some XP there. Machine shop, I don't know.
You also got to remember that the machine shop went straight. Well, a lot of that's mining now. When the smelting is mining.
Yeah. A lot of the smelting is mining. Okay, so you
I've
get
actually
mining
been doing
XP.
that to get that XP up as quick as I can. I've been using
Uh-huh.
my mining rig and the smelters to get my mining XP as much as I can before the thing kicks in.
Can you see what's no skill on that? Do you have a way to look
Yeah,
at that?
on the smelter.
Yeah. That way we can,
Yeah.
because I think, like, if someone's new and they're like, man, what should I do?
Well, right
like,
now there's
smelting might be a thing.
there's everything is no skill right now
Or
on
mining.
here because
Oh,
I'm
really?
still smelting titanium.
Mm-hmm. No skill.
But everything is still no skill level right now. But when you bring it up on your phone, and I'll do that right now because they have it already listed on the mobile app
Oh,
on
what it will be.
rank you'll have to be skill wise to be able to do each task.
Yeah, but there'll be something. There's always a way to level. I know at first it was like a little rough with the skill gates, but I think they've got it to a good place right now. Like right now, it's feeling better. Like the more they kind of implement and they've made some changes to kind of make it fit better too. And I don't know. I think there's plenty for people to do to get started. T-Shop. I'm pretty sure Baju is not skill gated right now, so that's always a thing you could do too if you were new.
I don't think it should be skill gated, but that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know like the logistics and stuff, but currently it's not. And maybe you're right. Maybe it should just stay off. It is a specialty building. Costs a little more to get initially.
The T maybe because you have to have a recipe, but with Baju you don't need a recipe, so I think it should stay level 1. But that's my opinion.
Yeah. Cool, man. No, I agree, but because I have 2 tea shops and I love them, so I'm a little biased. Now, let me do this real quick. 2 videos ago, 2 MarsCasts ago, I said I was going to give away a land to somebody in the comments. I've already snapshotted the comments from that video, so don't try to comment now. But I've got to give that land away. So I'm going to do a wheel of names. Now, how this one went, there'll be more giveaways in a little bit here. But I got to give this away before it's starting to get it's like 2 weeks already. Anyway, what I said I was going to do.
While you're doing that,
I was going to
doing that real quick, just to give everybody a heads up. I have a DTM now, so I'm slowly moving or getting new lands and moving all my buildings to that DTM. And once I get everything moved, I will have 30 lands that are a couple are common, most of them are uncommon to rare. One of them is one of the original Gen 1 lands that's 175 space. Those will be given to Savage for future giveaways once I move everything to my DTM because I will have no use for them.
Man, that'll be cool. So look forward to that. And today I've got to open these 2 land packs. I was supposed to build 3. I just couldn't do it. I got busy with real life and stuff. So I've got 2 built. I'm going to open them. And the best land I'm giving away to a commoner from the MarsCast 3. So it's important to pay attention to these. Let's open these up and see what happens. Let's see here. 2. Looks like people can see it on the screen. No, Felix. I think Felix fell asleep. So Felix fell asleep. This is for a commenter. Felix fell asleep, I believe, and I told Mickey I will bring him next week. And then it turns out, well, we could have used him this week. So it's kind of like, oh. And then, then my other guest fell through too because no Felix. And they're both on like really late times. So I just me and Nerd will do it. So, all right.
It's because I'm here. They didn't come because I'm here.
Prediction. What will these land packs contain? Go ahead. We'll give it a second for the comments to see what will be in here. What do you think, Nerd?
Crypto Nerd says one's going to be a rare and the other one's going to be a common.
A rare and a common, huh? I'm going to say there's going to be an epic because I'm giving it away. And then I'll probably never open an epic again. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
If that's going to happen, it's going to be a legendary, man.
No, please tell me. I'll have to do it. The blockchain don't lie. So, all right, here we go. So I'm going to open them and then I'll spin the wheel for the names that were on that video. Here we go. Let's see what people are saying. Rare and common, rare and uncommon. Yep, recognize you, Bone. 2 legendaries. Oh,
your picture's the same.
I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see it. We got a common and an uncommon. So that is cool. Someone definitely, yep, Bone did say common and uncommon. So he was right. So we're going to give away the uncommon. And I'll spin this now so everyone knows who wins it. So this is a 1 in 6 chance from the people who commented in that video. So
yeah, and just to let you guys know, the uncommon Gen 3 land, if you haven't bought one or used one yet, it has a space of 135.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Honestly, I'd probably throw a meta shield on that thing, and then you got some space. Yeah, especially what's a rare meta shield again for space? 50? 50. So that makes it pretty dang big. All right, let me shuffle these again. All right, are you eligible?
Me?
Yeah.
We'll do it this way.
You did comment, and I do have you on the list.
Since Bone guessed it correctly with the uncommon and common, if it lands on my name, he gets it.
Okay, that's fair. I think Bone would appreciate that. All right, let's spin this wheel. I just want to take care of this giveaway from the past. It took me a little longer to hit 50 robotics than I had planned. Jason F. He's also a frequent commenter and watcher of the videos, so that's cool. Jason F. DM me your information. I know who you are, so it'll be easy to figure out. So don't try to fake email me or DM me. I got it. I know who it is. Okay. All right.
Bone, it barely passed me. I'm sorry.
Yep. And that's for another thing there. Okay. Next topic. Let's see here. And then let's see. What do you guys think about the reactor? You guys saw the loop? Looks pretty massive. Looks like it's gonna need chem lab, sab reactors, and stuff like that. It looks like it's quite the loop, man. What are you guys thinking on that sab, or on the coming reactor? See if I can pull up the.
I personally haven't seen much on it outside of what you and Thinker have already told me about it.
Yeah, it's a massive loop. I'll get it on the screen here in a second. I think since we're both in chemistry, it'll be really nice for us. It does tie into, I think, electrical and mining. So, I don't know. I'm not going to chase those professions myself, but I'll just do the chem side of it and then job out the rest. But as you can see, I believe you can see it on the screen. Yeah, it is quite the loop. I mean, it's touching the smelters, it's touching the sabs, multiple chem processes. The greenhouse is involved somehow. Looks like with some sorghum.
That is a lot of Regulus lines going out of there.
It's a lot. Look at that pipeline. That is a massive pipe. It kind of reminds me of like when you see when you buy a motherboard and you see like the PCI Express lanes, on the image they put on the back of the motherboard you just bought. That's kind of what's going on there.
So everything that's listed here will need to be used at some point to make the end result to get the thorium reactor?
Yes, but it is subject to change because it's like they have it mapped out, but it might not be fine-tuned yet. So don't hold this as gospel roadmap right here. It's close. Or whatever. You know what I mean?
Is it only going to be available for Mythic engineering bays, or is that just a placeholder?
It's just the rarities are placeholders.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty sweet.
The only building I don't have is a Polar Workshop, but I don't see that on there, so I'm okay.
Let's see. I see machine shop, 3D print shop. Nothing with polars, but polars I think can get you ice. I don't have one of those buildings myself. Yeah.
See, I was told at one point that the polars getting ice wasn't as good as the water filters.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Well, I think it gets ice. It doesn't mine. It doesn't make water, right? I can't confirm. I don't know.
No, the water filter makes the ice, but yeah, the mining rig you need to get the ice. But the Polar Workshop, it might have been Felix forever ago, but it might have changed since then. But I could have swore at some point he or somebody said something about the Polar Workshop not being as what's the word I'm looking for? I'll just say not as good as the mining rig.
Okay.
You have an engineering bay pack and you ain't opened it?
I don't know what to do with it. I guess I can
Look at
build
that
it.
t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. I have a t-shirt too. I haven't got the email on that yet, but they said it'll happen soon. So some people got them early. I would love it because I would be wearing it right now. But it's okay. Suit. Mine might be like blue foil, like super cool metallic looking. Just kidding. I don't know.
I like it.
It'll be custom.
It needs to be underneath the glyph. It needs to say Savage Gaming.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Or on the back. That'd be sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Underneath Million to Mars. Yeah.
yeah. Since it's delayed, yeah, I'd like my jersey number on there too, 16. And oh man. Okay, let's see. I know we kind of forgot to mention it, but the rovers, that was also a good thing for beginners, not for beginners per se. It's
my playlist said that the Polar Workshop makes water without the need of ice.
Oh, makes sense because they had
I might have to read
that well.
Go ahead. Yeah, I may have to rethink that and just get one to test it out.
It says Rodriguez well. It is apparently profitable, assuming the calculator is correct, using your own feast, charging your own cells. So it could be nice. I don't know how many tasks it get and how quick or not quick it is, but it's one building I haven't played with yet. I think
same. It's the only building I didn't buy.
I think Felix used to really like the stems, which
yeah, I remember him talking about that. Yeah,
I mean the profit's like it's a little under 10%, but it is 13 dusk after like after you sell, so that's not too bad. Yeah, high build cost though. Yeah, I guess it just depends which way it lands. If it lands on the low side, maybe you're negative, but if it lands on average, you should be gaining from that task. So maybe if you had a lot of tasks like that, you'd be doing all right.
So you could get straight water, or you can do ice drilling. But that's what it was. He said the ice drilling didn't give you as much ice as the mining rig.
Yeah. Okay.
I like it.
That's pretty cool.
But on to the rovers, though. What were you?
Yeah, rovers. We were talking about this a little earlier. The rover missions seem like they're pretty good, right? Most of them are not skill based yet. So that's something that maybe if somebody had the ability to pick up like a rover works, pick up some rovers and run some of these missions, you could potentially earn some dusk, as long as you sold everything.
Well, they do have a couple now that's where they added in the craft lands and stuff. That that is skill based. You have to have level 25 robotics to craft the survey map, and you have to have level 50 to craft the land. But as far as just doing the missions itself, it does not require a level, and but it does require now the robotics tools and scavenging tools. But it's only three tools, which is nothing.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, the payout was pretty decent.
Yeah. Have you been selling, or are you just like collecting all your shards and stuff?
I hoard everything.
I used to be good with it, and then now I'm like, I just collect, and then every now and then I'm like, hey, cool, I can upgrade a building. Like, that's what's up.
That's what I've been doing recently. But honestly, for the longest time, I was doing that secret row that we won't talk about with that one building. That's how I got some of my legendary.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's right. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either. Top secret stuff. That's not for new people, so we won't talk about it.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Rover works are not necessarily for beginners, because I did the math for Savage before we went live. It will cost you roughly around $70 to get 3 rovers and a common rover works max to max level, which is level 10. So it is a high price for a slow return, but it really depends on what you're wanting to do and how much money you're going to invest with on which route would be the best. But you got to keep in mind, unless you just wait every 2 days, you have a 5% chance for that rover to break. So on average, I'll probably lose 1 rover every few days. But I also do a rover loop for parts, and that way I can just fix a rover the moment I need to. But you're not wrong. I would not start with a rover works if you're just starting this game.
What about the 3D print shop? What do you make at 0? I think it's a scavenging tool, right? For Fab XP?
Um,
Or
I
am I wrong
believe
on
so.
that? Because if that's the case, that is a 14 dust gain after, selling it or whatever. That's pretty decent if you're new and you don't have a lot of skills. I would think that'd be pretty good.
In here, they've added so many tasks inside the 3D print shop. Chemistry tool.
It's like an
Yep,
accordion.
chemistry tools is. Nope. It's fabrication level 20 for chem tools.
No. For scavenging tool. It's a gray box. It looks different. I think it's in the bottom right corner.
Oh yeah,
From
okay,
the right.
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Level
I said
5.
that I know that. Bone says paper and fab tools are 0.
Fab tools are 0. Fabrication. Oh, that's apprentice. I know that one takes it. Where's the other one? There it is. Novice. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You can do novice fabrication tools, but that's not bad because I don't have any of my 3D print shops leveled up, and I can do 5 tasks with each one, and that's anywhere from 450 to 845 experience. So just one run of that takes 2 days, but that would give you enough experience to level up to pretty much level 5 to where you could hop over into some of the other stuff to get going a little bit quicker.
Right. That makes sense. Let's bring this up real quick too. I think we covered some of the new player stuff. Let's see. So Ham has a habitat giveaway he's kicked off. I'm using he loosely. I don't exactly know, but it's 1K dusk. So if you deposit 1K dusk into the game and DM Ham proof, okay, you got to go to like waxblocks.io, look at your transactions, send him a screenshot of that, depositing 1K dusk from now until December 21st, you'll be entered to win a habitat. Now, the habitat will, depending on how many entries, it'll grow in rarity. So if there's less than 30 entries, it'll be 1 winner, 1 common. If it's 30 to 59 entries, it'll be 2 winners, will each receive a common. If there's 60 to 99, 3 winners, 1 will receive an uncommon habitat and 2 will receive a common. And if there's 100 plus entries, there's gonna be 4 winners. 1 will receive a rare habitat. That's mine. Okay, I'm gonna win that. And then there'll be 1 uncommon and then 2 common. So I think that's really good. I think we could hit 100 plus entries.
Well, I can
so.
officially say I just entered myself like 10 minutes ago.
So. All right, so you're good. I'm gonna enter probably tonight or tomorrow, because it's only 1K dusk, and for a dice roll, like I am that kind of degenerate myself. I will enter. So, I'll always take a chance like that. And 1K is not bad because some of these habitats can be pretty expensive. What is a common go for right now? Do you know?
I can find out really super quick. One second.
Okay, cool. So I think that's really cool. Just DM Ham. You might have an easier time finding his name typing in House of the Rising Sun, I believe. And just send him that proof and you will be entered. So it's 1K dusk.
Common habitat goes for 3,100 dusk.
Okay, so that's a win if you get it. For sure. Plus you're helping the price of dusk, assuming that you have to buy it.
Yep.
And
dusk is only $6.
That's not bad at all. So $6 raffle ticket. I like it. And only 1 entry. And he's gonna check, make sure you're not trying to multi-account entry and stuff like that. So be fair, be kind, and all that stuff. But yeah, 1K dusk deposited into the game from now until September 21st. So that is really cool.
And keep in mind, everything on the Wax blockchain can be tracked.
Yeah.
All he has to do is type in your wallet on the detective site, and it will literally show everything you've sent back and forth. Mm-hmm. So if he sees that you've sent numerous things to the same 2 wallets that are entered, he will be able to tell if you're multi-accounting.
Yeah, you could tell. Yeah, he knows how to look at blocks pretty good. And if you're on Solana, you can do it on Solana, but I can't exactly tell you how. I'm not familiar with that process, but there is a way. If you're buying dusk on Solana, you can do that. You can still participate and all that stuff. So that is cool. now let's see here. I think so. There was a giveaway from the last MarsCast. I think we should just do that real quick before we talk about the other stuff. And then we'll have a giveaway for people who are like live listening today. And that'll be cool. So, but let's give away this from the last video. I just want to square this up because it's from the last video. So yeah, let's get this off my plate. Okay, so this was I want to say it was a comment, and you had to comment basically a question that we asked, like what were your two professions you were thinking about picking or whatever, or what would you pick? So myself, I'm basically chemist and life science. And what are you going, nerd? Crypto nerd?
Right now I got 3 more skills to level up to level 50, and all my skills will be level 50, but I'm going to specialize in chemistry and robotics.
Yeah. That's on our plate too to talk about. What? Why are you leveling everything to 50? What's up with that?
Because my favorite color is blue.
Stop
No, I'm
it.
just joking.
Stop it. I knew you were going to say that. You said it earlier.
My favorite color really is blue, but that's not the reason I'm doing it.
Okay.
I'm just the type of person that any type of game I play that requires an RPG aspect where you have to level things up, I will go out of my way to level everything up to max over time. So my goal at one point is like you can only have one, I think it's past 110, and then a second one at 110. Everything else is 100 or less on this game. So, or something like that. I will at some point have every skill leveled as high as it can go. That's crazy. With 2 of them being specialized.
So you get a 99, all of them, and then go past 100 with the rest.
Yep.
That's
and
nuts.
I can tell you right now, it sounds like a lot. And I can tell you right now, up until about 3 days ago, I only had 1 library at level 3. I was buying all of my books, but everything was coming from game. That was not me buying, putting more money in, anything like that. I will state that I have probably about $2,000 invested into this game, and that was mainly buying 30 plus rare solar panels and like 8,000 rare solar shards to be able to max them out. So that was the majority of my money. That, and I have like $800 in Martisans or $600 in Martisans. But so if you take away the Martisans and you take away the solar panels, I don't have a whole lot in this game. Like those were my 2 biggest buys, and it helps out a lot, especially with the solar panels. But I didn't need to do that. I could have built all of that up over time. So just keep that in mind, anybody that's getting into this game. Don't just constantly keep putting money in like I do, because I like to waste money. But you can start small and just build your way up. That's the whole point of this game, is they want you, like, yes, it needs to be, new money coming in. That's the whole point. It's an online crypto game, blah, blah, blah. But for people that don't have the money to do that, you can grow from nothing to bigger. I think Savage, the first like month, I only put in my initial investment, which was only enough to buy like just enough to get the coffee loop going. And that's all I did for the first month, was just that one little coffee run. And I was pulling 10,000 dusk a week off of that.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I know I've grown like I've had my initial investment, and then I've grown just like what's in the game, like just, basically keeping it in
organically.
And just organically growing from there. And I still put money in here and there too. Like I'm getting ready to buy probably the 100 minting token pack. I think there's one like that. I think I'm gonna buy that because I need minting tokens. So yeah. And then I'm gonna buy some dusk for the habitat giveaway. Yeah.
That was the biggest like smack in the face when I was talking to you about crafting my own lands and stuff, and you're like, oh, what? I was like, I make everything. I don't have to buy nothing. And you're like, what about the minting tokens? And I'm like, oh, I forgot about those.
Yep. So that's why I'm here.
And Hayu, yes, it is easy to say that when I'm making 10,000 a dusk a week on coffee, but that was with like a $200 investment.
Oh, that's a week.
To start that.
I thought you were saying a day earlier.
No, yeah, I am now making that a day if I was to run 24/7.
You're not. You wait. Okay, you got to show me that in your activity log, because that's a lot. That's more. You're like, look, you're more coffee than me.
Look, I just resigned from my job that I was working 90 hours plus a week at, and I have the time now. I will run 24 hours straight and show you the end result.
Yeah, but you're not going to be off for long. So.
Well, I'm currently driving for Uber, making really decent money, so
you started that.
I can do it any day I need to. Yeah.
Very nice.
I started 3 days ago.
All right, let me spin this off real quick. So this was last MarsCast, the profession thing, the question we had asked. It's already snapshotted, so we got who we got right now. And then this will be coming from Mitch. I don't know what, he didn't say what he was going to give to this person, but we're going to just spin the wheel live. That way it's all legit and everything. And then, yeah, it'll be one of these people. So let's do that. And then it'll come from the team. So it won't come from me. And we'll get that sorted and how you can get a hold of them and stuff like that. Figure it out.
Jason F, if you win
It
again,
can't
I'm
be
gonna
Jason
assume
F.
it's rigged.
Stop it. Okay.
Listen, I'm telling you all, he rigs this. This is how he pulls you into the game. All right, this is what he did to me.
He's
I
in
said,
the
man, I
game.
don't ever win. No, listen.
Huh?
You had like 5 giveaways before I got into this game, and I lost
Mhm.
every one of them. And I made a comment one night saying, I never win your giveaways. And then, bam, I win your Million on Mars giveaway, and now I'm
Yeah.
stuck in this game.
Well, I ran like 5 giveaways in a row. I was like, okay, eventually it's going to land on Nerd. And then he's going to have to play. So that was Jason F on that again. So it pays to comment. As you can see, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there was 10. So it was 1 in 6 odds last time, 1 in 10 odds this time for the last video. And then this video will have its own giveaway, which we'll do in a minute here.
And you left Bones out.
Not in this one.
Yeah, he said his name's not on the wheel.
Okay. So we got, dang, do I got to spin it again?
Nah.
I can't do that. Right?
No, that wouldn't be fair. Sorry, Bone. I'll send you something to make up for that.
I'll tell you what.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Here's what we'll do now. Who's here? Where's the chat? I gotta pull up the chat. Sorry, chat. I'm not ignoring you. Oh, I am. I kind of was. Not on purpose.
I've had it up. Okay.
I've got 2 monitors and I can't seem to get this done. All right. Who's here? Who's here? What do they need? Yeah. Let's see. What do I have? What do I have? You know, I don't need an engineering bay kit, do I? Does that actually worth something? Is the engineering bay?
I don't know.
How do I find out? Hang on a second.
Does it not give you an engineering bay? I don't know how it works.
It's the thing
I
with
don't have
live.
one.
Like live, I'm being exposed. Like, how do I find my engineering bay kit here? Can I even sell it? Is it even a thing?
You have to mint it.
Oh, let me just type in the search bar, obviously. Engineering.
You can mint it and then send it off.
Oh, that's right. I can mint it. Oh, there's never been sold. It's priceless, you guys. How many times have you been on a live stream and they've given you away something that was priceless? Okay, this is a world first. Okay, I'm gonna stop. All right, engineering bay kit. Let me know if
by
you
the way,
hear.
look how much that uncommon land deed is going for Gen 3. It said 4,200.
Okay, wait. You're throwing me off here. What? That's pretty good. I'm giving that. That's going to Jason F.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good win.
That's pretty good. And it's good size
does
too.
Does this just give you the skin of the engineering bay, or does it give you a engineering bay? I've never opened one.
I haven't opened one either. That's the only one I got. I won this from the ticket event where, you know, like there was a lot of dusk and stuff sank for those tickets, like a few weeks ago.
Oh, you know, I got in the top 200 in that, and I barely tried. And but I got a scavengers pack, and I got that Masterworks scavengers box out of it that I sold for 5,000 dusk.
What was that one called? It wasn't Glitz and Vibes. It was Celebrities Love and Dusk. Okay.
Yeah, that one.
Let's see.
The one where you took the raffle tickets and turned them in.
I had a chance to do this. I was 19. Okay, no, I didn't have a chance. I wanted top 10 or 11. And I took my foot off the gas. I could have been close, but then I don't know how much more they would have put in seeing me like on their heel. You know what I mean? I think I could have got really close to 11 or maybe top 10, but I think they could have stepped on the gas and then, you know, left me the dust again. Because the top 10 prize or top 11, I forget, it was really good. I think it was a legendary hab or something.
Yeah, a couple of them got a legendary hab or either
where's it at?
Rare.
Okay,
or
6
epic,
to 10. A legendary hab. So I feel like I could have.
So the engineering, is that a pack? Engineering bay pack? Is that what you got?
Yeah. Okay. I gotta write down these names. Okay. Hang on. Sorry. I'll get this. Okay. Bone. We got Bone
An
here.
engineering bay pack gives one
see.
engineering blueprint NFT, which can be deposited into the game.
You. And this is like we want you to be like at least in the game, a game player of this game, or something. Kind of, sort of.
You know how you settle that?
No, don't know. Webcasters here. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. Does it matter if they play chat?
I mean,
what do you think?
It'd be nice if they played because you're giving them something that's worth money.
Yeah, I'm giving away that Engineering Bay pack. See, I've already got you. No cheating though. Okay, gives you a random rarity. Okay.
The cheapest Engineering Bay pack. Let me open it up here. The cheapest Engineering Bay pack sells for $27.12 on Atomic.
How do you pick the giveaway? I got you. What'd you say now? Sorry, what?
The Engineering Bay pack sells for $27 on Atomic.
Damn. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And your chances are 46.5 for common, 30% for non-common, 15 for a rare.
Joshua, I don't like your name. Not your Joshua name, but the other name.
6% epic, 2% legendary, and 0.5% mythic.
It's kind of funny though. I like it. I like it. I don't like it at the same time. All right, hang on. Sorry. Let's see. I'm not gonna read that name out loud. But it should. All right, we got Bobcaster. Anybody else for the Engineering Bay pack giveaway? This is for you people that are here. Preferably, it'd be cool if you were in the game. I guess we got Heba. Yeah, if I butcher your name, it's because I'm American. That's what we do. Okay. We got Patrick. Did I get Patrick already? Is there only one Patrick here? I hope so. I'm not putting last names. Okay, yeah, looks like there's only one Patrick. I think we're good. I think we're good. So this is, I'm going to shuffle this thing. Bones on the list. We are good. Okay. All right.
Hey, if you're watching the stream, guys, you should throw a like. Only 5 out of 14.
Oh, yeah, you guys are slacking. We got more people entered than our likes. That's not cool. I don't care. Give me a downvote. Okay.
Wait, you know what we should do? What? We should do, instead of the people watching, it should be the people that liked the video.
Yeah, facts. No, I already got this populated. We got some other stuff we could do later too. Like once the video is posted, because this is live chat, and then there's like when the video becomes available, there'll be like a regular chat, like when you comment on a video. Those comments will have something for them too next week. So make sure to comment. That's how we spread the game and grow the community and stuff too, and grow the channel. So and the more like views they see and engagement, the more they're gonna, I don't know for sure, but I think the more they're gonna help us like to give away and things like that. So so yeah, be engaged. Jump on their Twitter if you haven't. I tweeted at them with this live stream, and I want to say the team shared the video. I don't know for sure.
They've been in the chat.
Oh, the team's in the chat. Oh, I saw Lamp.
Talked a couple of times.
Lamp said he liked the white settlement, which is really cool. All right, I'm gonna spin this, and we're gonna give away that pack. Boom. All right, good luck. Who's it gonna be?
Joshua said, "Let me throw in a random chapter for the next giveaway. Give me your wallet and I'll drop it now."
Joshua said that?
Mm-hmm.
Let me throw in a random chapter for the next giveaway. Okay. All right, sounds good.
And they shared your video in Founders Chat.
Awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Do I just spin the wheel again for the chapter? I guess it could be for the next giveaway. All right. Let's check out another topic here before I get too giveaway happy. What do we got? We got so we talked about skills. We talked about the habitat giveaway for Ham. Leveling Martisans. So I am leveling my Martisans. In fact, I can kind of show you here. I don't know how zoomed in it will be, but I'm definitely leveling my Martisans. They are they're doing what I'm doing. So I'm chemistry, life science. They're all basically chemistry, life science. So we got 38 and 1, 34, etc., etc. And they're kind of split chemistry and life science. Some of them have some levels to catch up on. I do have the books, even though I don't run my library like a lot. I have 5 tasks of library research I can do. And I just kind of run it when the life science thing is up because that's what I like, and the chemistry thing. So the other ones, I don't really run it. So I'm not running my library at like 100% efficiency. And I think that's, I don't know. I think that's good for someone who's maybe busy or whatever, but just make sure if you're pursuing a certain path, whether it's mining, fab, or whatever skill, try to at least run your library tasks on those days where your task is available. So I usually do 2.0 or 201 or 301, depending on my skill level and what it takes to run it. But yeah. What about you, nerd? Are you leveling your Martisans yet or not?
I have not leveled a single Martisan yet, but that's because I'm lazy and I'm trying to get my skills to level 50 before I do anything else.
Slacker.
Listen, look. You can show this wonderful chat what it looks like to be all blue. Give me just a second.
Okay, how are you gonna show me?
I'll send it to you in a message.
I mean, you can screen share in Discord, but you're on your phone. I don't know if that works.
Yeah, I'm on my phone talking, so I won't be able to do that. So I'm just gonna send you the picture.
Speaking of that, chat, how you guys are you guys leveling your Martisans and stuff like that too? How's that going for you guys? I'm kind of thinking, okay, so since most of mine are like life science chem and just one, like they're just all chemistry right now or all life science, right? They're not doing both yet. And then I'm kind of thinking maybe I put them in some other things down the road once I'm satisfied with their levels. So like maybe the chemistry guy might do some electrical, or maybe they might do some mining. You know what I mean? They I don't think they'll be like, I won't do like the, past 100 or whatever cap they have, but I'll for sure give them two things that they could do at some point. Okay, so we got some people. Let's see. My Martians are fab and chem. Just have 2. Awesome. Go to electrical 25. I should do that. I am 25. That's a good tip.
Ooh,
I would at least
I'm
level to
50.
25 in your electrical. I don't know if I'd push it to 50, depending on, what your time and your budget allows for. But yeah, level 25 electrical does feel pretty good.
I'm level 50 electrical.
Nice. You're like 50 and everything. All right, how do I show them your levels? Where you at?
If you go to your private messages and just click on that image to open original, it'll open it in its own tab.
All right, hang on. Let's see. Let me move it and make sure there's nothing in there that's too crazy. Okay.
And you can show them that to let them know that sometimes it pays off to buy something random without knowing what you're going to get.
Okay. You won't see nothing too crazy. So.
Yeah, there ain't nothing there.
So let's see. Can you see this?
All of our craziness was the other day. They won't see nothing.
Yeah. Can't reveal the secrets, guys. Okay, so yeah, this is Crypto Nerd's levels. You can see he is pushing things to 50. Just chipping away at it. So that's really cool. And then you're gonna specialize in what 2 things after that?
Chemistry and robotics.
Chemistry and robotics, cool. Why?
Well, it's really, I don't need to do robotics. I could do chemistry and something else because of the picture underneath that you're about to show.
Oh, that's right. So you're gonna stop at 50? No, then you might not. I don't know.
I'll probably leave my robotics where it's at unless something comes in the future that needs me to be 60 or 75 or whatever. But I'll probably do like maybe either chemistry and electrical or chemistry and machining. As far as specializing in those 2, I'm leaning more towards chemistry and machining now because of that Martisan that's underneath that. Because he's already at level 150, and I don't need that.
That's true, and he's looks like uncommon.
Yeah.
And the candy bar, you can't underestimate the candy bar. That's really, really important. So I think he's a cool looking Martisan, actually.
That is a coffee bar because that's all I make. So.
No, it's coffee infused, right? It's like laced with coffee.
That's chemistry for you, man. We turn coffee into chocolate.
Right? Yeah, maybe one day the chemistry people can open like CBD shops or something.
You're not wrong, Joshua.
Let's see here. Okay. That is an awesome Martisan. You got really lucky with that
Listen, it
Artisan.
was a double-edged sword. I got really lucky to get that, yes,
Mm-hmm.
because I bought that when it was like 10,000 dusk for the interpreted martisan, so I got super lucky. But at the same time, I got super unlucky because I just spent $200 to level myself to robotics level 50.
Oh man, that is crazy.
So,
That
so
is
I didn't
crazy.
need to level myself up, but I would have leveled myself up to level 50 on everything
Mm-hmm.
anyway.
I gotcha.
Joshua said Victor's angry because somebody stole his chocolate.
That's awesome. Okay, man, I just had like a little brain fog. Did I spin the wheel for the giveaway on that one?
Yes,
Who won
the
that
one
one?
that you just spun, Heba won it.
Oh, okay, cool. Don't let me write this down. Actually, the team is here. If somebody can let Mitch know that Heba won whatever Mitch was going to give away, yeah, that way I don't have to remember. So, Heba, Heba. Okay.
It said, or Million of Mars sent earlier said, just send Jumpgate a list for them to reward whoever you need to reward.
Oh, cool. Okay, that's great. That'll be awesome. All right, let's see. And then I'll have something else too a little bit later. Let's see. What did we miss on our topic list? You had a good tip that I wrote down about putting your lands together.
Yes.
You,
And
mhm.
if you have a lot of the same building, put it on the same land if you can, because it helps drastically with the tediousness of having to search through, as myself, 30 different lands to try to find a certain building.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true. Here's I think this is Crypto Nerd's property. He bought a DTM. They were, I want to say they were like 1K dusk for the DTM tokens. I don't know if it's changed since the
Yeah,
last time I
I
looked.
paid I paid 1K each for mine, and it cost
Mhm.
30.
So you bought
Or I'm
30.
sorry, no, I'm sorry, it cost. It was either 10 or 12, I can't remember, but it came with
Yeah.
30 plots.
Okay, cool. So this is a great way to have all your lands together, and it's really cool. It just feels good having a property like this. You don't have to get 30 lands because that can be kind of a lot depending on what your situation is as far as how much dusk you have. But for me, I bought a 15 plot, I believe. And so that wasn't too bad.
I
But
think yours is 27.
is it 27? No, I think it's
Yeah.
DTM 027. I don't even know how many
Oh, that
lands
might have
there are
been what
here.
I've seen then.
Somebody count these lands for me. But I bought this. I haven't filled up the space yet. I got
Yeah,
one land on the
15.
property. I'm trying to do rares only, or I guess maybe an uncommon Gen 3 might fit the bill with a meta shield and stuff like that. But it is nice having your plots all on one land. Now, if you can't get the DTM, you can always, let's see, 7 plot right here. You can always wait for them to open a new DTM and then plop down as many lands as you have in your inventory. So I purposely saved 7 lands to do this because I wanted the little, sounds stupid, right? I wanted the little flower shape. So you got the 6 going around the center, and the
Yep.
7 would be basically in the middle or wherever.
You've got one of your places that are like that.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
Yep. So that's the place right there. I think it's pretty cool. And then you can pick whatever colors you want if you unlock the color things. So for me, I do like what did I pick? Purple. I picked purple. One thing I hope they add later on is fill for the center, kind of like the settlements have. Like, so my settlements are white, so they'll have like a white haze in the middle,
Yep.
and I want the settlement to have a haze as well, and possibly even like maybe if you can like do the occupancy on that too, that would be kind of a cool custom feature. I think it's coming, and we do have a nice like option to customize things right now, but I can see this kind of expanding a little further as things progress. Obviously, it's not like, I don't think it's super important to do right now with the fill color, but I think it would look a little better if it was kind of filled in too. But that's just
Yep.
me. That's just me.
Yeah. I mean, the moment that came like
Mhm.
online, and he sent out that Discord message saying it, like I instantly went straight there and bought the 500 dust cost and got the customization unlocked.
Yeah. Here's the occupancy thing. I'll show this to people. I don't know if everyone has this yet or not, but this property in particular, is extremely bright. So, and I believe the occupancy will just turn it down. So we'll go down to 2. Did it take? There we go. Okay, now we'll go back. Oop, wrong button. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you can see it's not nearly as bright anymore. And I think it's a lot easier on the eyes, depending on, whatever. I prefer it not as bright, but it could be turned up a little bit. Anyway, yeah, that's about it for the customization. The custom part of it. Let's see. How's everybody in chat doing? Yep, Heba one engineering.
Hi, you said that you need to hire mods to keep track of your giveaways for you.
I do.
And Heba didn't win the one that Jumpgate's going to give. She won the engineering bay pack.
Okay. What's Jumpgate given? The chapter?
No, that was somebody or Joshua in chat that said he would give away that.
Okay.
Yeah. Jumpgate was just the one that you said that was going to be the gift was going to be given for Million on Mars.
Oh yeah, that's for the last video with Mitch.
Yeah.
Yep. So what did Heba win?
Heba won the engineering bay.
That's right. I do need mods. So did I spin the one for Mitch then?
No. Well, yeah, because
I did. It was Jason. That's right. That's why. Because I'm like in my head I have 2 winners, so that makes sense. All right. So
2 winners, but one person won twice.
Yep. So we know Jason.
It's a trick, Jason.
Yeah. So Jason won the first land that I had opened up, the better one. I'm gonna give away the other land. I think it's a common, and that'll be for everybody who's here too. So hopefully we have the same people here. If anyone is just now joining, I'll write you down.
You've actually gained people. Where we went from like 11 to 16.
Oh, cool. So if you're just now here and you want to be a part of this, I have a common Gen 3 land that I'll roll away since you're here. You're commenting and you're hopefully enjoying the content. So we did talk about quite a few things. Felix fell asleep, I'm assuming, and our other guest was on a late time frame too. So we kind of just cut them loose. So it's a little different format today. We did want to test the live as well, because eventually that was the goal, was to go live. But it could take a little practice with getting everything sorted and everything kind of dialed in to go live, because settings matter, especially when you're doing this kind of stuff. So, but my playlist is on the list. We have, let's see, all Sudi Tech. Okay, we'll put all Sudi on this, and this will be for a common Gen 3.
The people that don't know, common G3 lands are 75 in space.
75. That's pretty good. So you get a rare meta shield paired with that. That'll be 125. Which is pretty. That's pretty big.
Weird, because that's what I just did when me and you, right before we went to go live, like I was talking to you about it, and I placed it down.
Yeah.
Because that's the only land that I placed on my property that was a 75. Everything else is a rare or higher. But if it'll load, I placed it down, and it should have went from 75 to 125, right?
You would think so. If it's 50.
Okay, it did. It must have just glitched out earlier, because I swear it said 130 for some reason for a few minutes, and I'm like, what? That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
But yeah, it's 125 now.
Okay, let me add PUBG. All right, cool. Gotta go. Okay, see you, Bone. Take care, man. All right. Hopefully everyone can hear this or see the screen. And Pola. All right, we got you in here too. Lost picture. Why is the picture gone? Why is it black? Oh, I know why. There we go. Sorry, hotkey. There we go. We're back. So I have some hotkeys so I can like change. Depending on what's going on. Let me go back to the podcast tab. This is why I need a stream deck. I need to just pony up. I think they're, I don't know, maybe $100 or so.
Wait, what phone do you have?
What phone do I have? Oh, that's right. They have it on the phone. I have an iPhone.
Yeah, you should be able to download the Stream Deck app, and it's up to 16 hotkeys for $1.99 a month.
Damn, I might have to do that actually. Yeah. So I will try to get that straightened out before next week. Let me see if there's any extra names, and we're gonna go ahead and spin this. then we'll probably call it a day, huh? Unless you want to add anything else. You excited about the what do you call it? The reactor?
I am, but just to see what all it can do. Like I know some people were talking about it, something about like maybe the core would be 80 power instead of 20, like a normal power cell, so you can get a lot more power for the, buck. But it also depends. Like if it takes as much as what that picture was showing, is it really going to be worth going through all of that to have 80 power?
I think it's the build cost. I don't know if that's a maintain cost. It might be. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. I have no idea.
Oh, you're talking about you need all those buildings to build what you need to build the building.
I would have to read the message again, but I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I just misunderstood it then. I thought it was like you needed all those to craft the stuff that was inside the building or the power core itself. I mean,
well, this might be false news. So it could be to maintain and run it. I have no idea. So we'll have to see as more information gets developed. Let's go ahead and spin this G3 common. And yeah.
By the time you do this next week, I should have a couple of my lands freed up to do a couple giveaways with those as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Patrick is the winner for this. That is awesome. I don't have a note thing available. Okay, I'm gonna take the note. Anyway, Patrick, I got you. Patrick. Okay. And then we had Heba for the Mitch one.
And then Jason F for the first two.
F for the first two. Okay, perfect. Now,
Heba
next
again.
week.
Oh, Patrick again.
Next week we have a couple more guests. I don't know if I want to reveal them yet, but they're from the team. So we're gonna have 2 people from the team here next week. So look forward to that. And once the video goes live, please comment, like, do all that stuff. It really helps out. It'll help the game out too. So do that. And don't forget about Ham's 1K Habitat giveaway. Deposit 1K Dusk into the game, and you'll have a chance to win that. And just make sure you make sure you send him a DM of that transaction from Wax Blocks or Solana Blocks or whatever they call that over there. So with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.